it's Muharram. Let's talk about Imam al-Hussain. We are not Sunni or Shia. We follow the best evidence. We do not split into groups or sects. Our allegiance is to Quran and Sunnah, and this is why we love the Ahl al-Bayt. This is why we remember Imam al-Hussain. Let's talk about three things. Why does evil exist? Why does God, who's all-knowing, all-powerful, all-loving, allow suffering to exist? Number two, how did Imam al-Hussain, what his stance, what he did in history, how did he solve this dilemma? Number three, how is Hussein's stance linked to the summary, the essence of what Islam is and why we exist on earth? What's our purpose? Our answer: Hussain bin Ali, Hussain al-Shaheed, Sayyid al-Shuhada, exemplified God's law by following the footsteps of his pious forefathers, his ancestors, like the prophets of God, like Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam, who became an Imam, a role model, a spiritual exemplar and leader for all the nations, for all the peoples. How did he become a leader? How did he become a role model? How did Ibrahim, the friend of God, become an Imam for all the people and all the nations? He was willing to give up not what he loved, what he needed. This was a need. This was above just merely liking or wanting something. How can you be willing to give up your own son for the sake of God, for his proximity, and to fulfill your obligation towards him? This is the objective of earth. Allah has placed you on earth with free will, with the ability to rebel against him, to follow the devil, to follow your animalistic self, your lower self, your ego. And Allah has also allowed you to follow the higher self, the self of justice, mercy, altruism, self-sacrifice, giving up what you love for the sake of Allah. Hussain ibn Ali, like Moses, like Abraham, was willing to give up what he loved for the sake of God and his proximity. This is why, like a lion, he faced the pharaohs of his time who were deifying themselves, who made their egos lords and gods besides the creator because they deified their own selves. Whenever Allah forbade, they commanded. Whatever Allah allowed, they forbade. They established their tyranny in the land, their pharaonic system, who became lords besides God. And this was the kufr, this was the fisq, this was the dhulm, this was the oppression that Hussain was resisting against. Hussain said, Hayhat minna dhillah. Never to humiliation, and will never accept oppression. Hussain bin Ali gave up what he loved, what he needed for the sake of God, and this is why he became a spiritual exemplar, a role model, a leader for all the people. And this is why suffering exists. Allah has placed hardship. Allah has tested you with good and evil to see whether you're going to submit to him and establish justice against the tyrants, show mercy in times of hardship, to give up what you love in times of need. This is the test, this is the trial, this is the examination of life, for God to see this. And this will definitely get you honor and dignity in this life, and God willing, eternal reward, bliss in the hereafter forever.